Good. Hi, Delia. And Ella. And Baby. Hi. So I'm going to mute you now.
No, we would like to.
No, gone. Good. So we start, you're going to need a bell, any bell will do. So to start sitting cross-legged, and if you cannot sit cross-legged, Ellen, you can just extend the legs or even sit on a chair. The others cross your legs and have your left leg to the front. Hi, Mary. And get it, see if you can cross a little bit more your legs so that your knees are slightly wider than your hips. Then see if you can take your hands behind you and place them on the floor. If you're sitting very high, you can place your thumbs onto your support. And then use your hands to lift your spine up. Adelia, take your shoulders back a little bit. So make sure that your shoulders are in line with your hips. And then you're pressing your fingertips down, but more to lengthen the sides of your trunk up. Then keep your head back so that the back of your head is in line with your sacrum. And then join your palms in front of you. And then look at your thumbs. Place the base of your thumbs towards the base of your sternum and the top of your thumbs towards the top of your sternum. And then look that your hands are centered, that your elbows are in line. And then look straight ahead. And then close your eyes. And press your sitting bones clearly into your support and feel the more you press them down, the more you can lift your trunk up. And then sometimes when we lift the trunk, we come slightly forward. So bring your shoulders back again in line with your hips. And let the crown of your head face the ceiling. Your trapezius muscles are moving down and your shoulder blades are moving in to give a support towards your chest, towards the front of your chest. And then your abdomen is broad and then it resists back so that the abdomen can give the support to your spine, to your lower spine. Have your chin parallel towards the floor. And then use your inhalations to lift your spine, to open the center chest. And when you exhale, let the skin from your shoulders, let it drop down towards your buttocks. Release any tension you have in your face, in your head, in your shoulder blades. And then lift from your pubic up towards your navel. Draw the abdominal walls in and then further up. And then silently chant the 3 Oms. And then we do them together. And keep your chest lifting, keep your sternum spreading and moving up. And with your next exhalation, lower your head down towards your heart. And lower your hands down onto your thighs. Make sure that your elbows are moving slightly behind your trunk. Keep your armpits away from your hips. And then with your eyes closed, raise your head. Feel that your shoulders are still in line with your hips and that your head is in the middle of your shoulders. Crown of your head is facing the ceiling and your trapezius muscles are moving down. And for a moment, be aware of your own existence in this present moment. And then very gently open your eyes and change the cross of your legs. And take your arms out to the sides and extend well your index finger. Extend the index fingers so that you can feel that you're creating more space between your clavicle bones. So really extend your index fingers. Then if you extend your little fingers, then you feel that you can create more space between your inner shoulder blades. Press your sitting bones down, turn your palms up, take your arms back, but keep your armpits lifted. Don't sink in your chest. So keep your armpits lifted. Exhale, take your arms up in Urdhva Hastasana. Straighten well your arms there. Even if they are a little bit forward, it doesn't matter, but keep them straight. Then press your sitting bones down, let your groins, let them move down, they roll down, and then they roll to the right and to the left, so that the back of your thighs are moving away from the inside to the outside. Inhale, lift up, and when you exhale, turn towards your right. First stay there. Make sure that the crown of your head is facing the ceiling. The left sitting bone is pressing down. Your arms are extending up. And then with your next exhalation, lower your arms, but not your trunk. And with your left hand, pull your right knee towards you. And the right hand, take it as far back as you can, so that the right shoulder moves back as well. And then close your eyes for a moment. Take your head slightly back, Igor, a little bit more back. Press your sitting bones down. Inhale, lift up, bottom sternum to top sternum. And when you exhale, turn. Start turning from the lower part of your abdomen, and the middle part, the upper part. And if you can, and your clavicles are spreading, turn your head as well. With your eyes closed, look over your right shoulder. And then open your eyes, turn back to the center. And then again, spread your arms first. Be careful that you're not shrinking, because If your chest is heavy, as a consequence, your pelvis will be closed. So lift your chest up so you create more space here. Then turn your palms, take them back, press your sitting bones down and lift your arms up. Urdhva Hastasana. Press your sitting bones well down, lift your sternum, power bottom sternum to top sternum. And then exhale, turn to the left, but stay there first. Press both sitting bones down, but more the right one. Extend your arms more, and then exhale, take your arms down. And with your right hand, how to turn more from your right ribs. You can close your eyes. The left arm, take it as far back as you can. And then have both elbows bent, so the clavicles are still straight. And when you inhale, you lift up. And when you exhale, you turn. And you start turning from the lower part of your abdomen. And keep your clavicles spreading. If you're okay with your neck, you can turn your head with your eyes closed to gaze over your left shoulder. And then open your eyes, come back forward. And then open your legs for Upavista Konasana. You can stay sitting here on your bricks. Extend your legs for Upavista Konasana. And again, take your hands back if you reach the floor. If you don't reach there's one fly here. I'm going to kill her. And if you don't reach the floor, place your thumbs onto your brick. And then lift well the front of your spine up, because if you come forward, then you cannot lift your spine. So you have to bring your shoulders in line with your hips. Extend well your inner heels. And then spread the soles of your feet from your big toe towards the little toe. And Delia, look at your heels. Don't have the weight more onto your outer heel. Have it more onto the center of your heel, so that all the toes are pointing up towards the ceiling. And then pull well your kneecaps towards you, your thigh muscles towards you, the back of your knees, from the back of your knees, your calves extend towards your heels. Okay. And then again, take your arms out to the sides first, extend the index finger, extend the little finger, then turn your palms up, take them back, and then take them up. And this time, interlock your thumbs. And then make sure that your nails are pointing up and not back. So let the nails extend up. And then, Igor, bring a little bit more weight onto your inner heels. Lift from your pubic, lift up towards your navel. And the top of your pubic, push it back a little bit towards the spine. And then inhale, lift up. Exhale, turn towards your right. And keep extending the inner left leg from your groin towards your inner heel. Then again, you inhale, you lift up. Pubic to navel to diaphragm. Exhale and turn some more. And keep your ears this time in line with your shoulders. Feel that you're not sticking your lower rib, the front ribs forward. They have to move back from the center. They spread out towards the sides. Come back to the center. Change the interlock of your fingers. And again, be careful that your fingers are not moving back. Let the nails extend towards the ceiling. And add more, the nails extend them towards the ceiling. Press your heels down, your sitting bones down, pull well from your pubic up, and then exhale, turn towards the left. And extend well your right inner leg. Keep spreading the soles of your feet. Press your sitting bones clearly down. Inhale, lift up pubic to navel. Exhale, turn some more. And then exhale, come back to the center. Release your arms and then close your legs. Then we're going to do Adho Mukha Virasana. But Ellen, you take a chair. I'll show you how you do it with the chair. The others, you just do Adho Mukha Virasana. Join your big toes at one end of your mat. Widen your knees. And then you extend forward. And you, Ellen, you can just do it with the chair. Because so you don't put any pressure on your knees. Just sit on your chair, have your feet as wide as your mat, then have your bricks, and then you just extend forward. So the sides of your trunk are resting on the inner legs, and for the others as well. And then all of you extend the front of your spine forward well, bottom sternum to top sternum lift. And when you exhale, let the skin from your nails, let it drop back towards your buttocks. You want to anchor your buttocks down. So from that compactness of your hips down, you want to extend the spine forward. On Delia, you don't need the chair. It was only for Ellen. And you can do Adho Mukha Virasana from here, Delia, from the floor. It was only for Ellen. And then all of you extend your arms towards your hands. Then press your hands down and then turn your upper arms from inside out. Yes, well done, Delia. Then all the others feel your shin bones down. Ecco, brava Anna Laura, anche tu con la sedia hai fatto bene. Press your shin bones down and feel that the center of your shin bones is pressing down. And lift your head, come up on all fours, tuck your toes under, and Ellen and Anna Laura, you can take the chair away, and then you can do Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then look forward first, so that you extend the front of your spine. Look at your elbows, that they're looking one towards the other. Then you release your head, lift the front of your thighs up, and then push them back. Press well your palms down. The arms again are extending towards your hands. Yes, well done. Oh, we have Maria and we have Mary. So Mary, Queenie, you have to push your thighs back. And Gitte, you walk a little bit forward with your hands. Just a tiny bit. And then see, can you extend your heels back and down? Keep your breath quiet so that your mind stays quiet as well. And then with your hands, walk back. Have your feet hip width. Put your hands under your shoulders if you reach the floor. Otherwise, put your hands onto your shin bones. But then press well your big toes down. Look forward, Maria. Look forward. All of you look forward. Yes, so that you have a concave spine. Take Mary, take your shoulders back, Mary Queenie. And Gitte, walk back your legs. I want the legs perpendicular. Walk back with your hands. Have your fingertips, only your fingertips under your shoulders, or you put your hands onto your shin bones. Good. Well done. Lift your chin more, Donatella, lift your chin a little bit more so that you can feel the dorsal spine is moving in. And don't forget your knees, pull them up. Above the knee you have to press back, and below the knee you have to press back. And then all of you hold on to your elbows and release your trunk down. The trunk, the head, everything moves down. And your elbows, they have to extend towards the floor, not towards your shin bones. Then look at your knees. You see your knees there. And often you can see that the inner knees are going back very easily. And the outer knees, they're staying a little bit forward. So see, can you take the outer knees back as well? Then change the fold of your arms. And then put your hands onto your hips, look along the floor, and then come up. Now we're going to do Supta Padangusthasana 1 and 2. So you need a belt. If you don't have a belt, a towel will do as well. A sock, whatever you can use. And then first you lie down, have the belt on your abdomen. Make sure you have enough space to take your hands later over your head. Well, I just turn around because I don't have it. Okay. And first keep your legs bent so that you can take your head. First you take your head, extend the occipital bone away. It's a gross movement. Then you lift your hips, take the skin, the flesh of your buttocks, and move it away as well towards your heels. And then place your buttocks down. And then raise your right leg. We're going to do Supta Padangusthasana 1. Raise your right leg and put the belt there. And first, have your leg 90 degrees. First, have your leg to 90 degrees. And then extend the left leg along the floor. Slide the left heel along the floor. And both legs are straight. So all of you lift your head, look at your left foot. All the toes, they should be on one and the same line. So you have to press your big toes a little bit more forward. Then take your head back down. Press your left leg down. The left groin has to move down to the floor. And then it moves towards the left. The right groin moves down into the body. And then it moves towards the right. Open well the back of your knee. Anna Laura, spingi bene la coscia indietro, la coscia destra. So the thigh wants to move back, but your shin bone and your toes, they want to move a little bit closer. See if you can draw the leg closer towards you. And then keep the sides of your neck long. Shoulders away from your ears. Stay there, stay there. Shoulders away from your ears. And your shoulder blades are still moving in. Keep your arms straight if you can, Mary Queen. Yeah, good. And you as well, Debbie. Push your thigh back. Good, Ellen. These you can do every day. Then feel that your hips are in line so that if you draw a nail into one hip, it has to come out in the other. Then take your right leg to 90 degrees. Let the left foot come up, first 90 degrees, and then you can slide your right heel along the floor so that both legs are straight. And then the right groin, move it down. Have the leg first to 90 degrees. Move your right groin down and then out towards the right. Then lift your head. Make sure that your right toes, they're all on one and the same line. And then push your thigh away from you and see if you can draw your shin bone and your foot closer towards you. Keep your clavicles spreading and do not allow your shoulder blades to drop onto the floor. They have to move into the body and then towards the waist. And Stefan, take your right inner knee down more. Well done. Oh, this is better this side than the belly. And if you can, se puoi Laura portare la gamba ancora verso di te. If you can, draw the leg a little bit close. The sides of your neck long. And breathe. Then bring the leg back to 90 degrees. And then once more swap the leg. Take the right leg up and extend the left leg along the floor. Now we are going to do Supta Padangusthasana 2. So first, take your right leg a little bit closer towards your face, just a little bit closer towards your clavicle. If you can hold your leg with your hand, you can hold the leg with the hand, the outer foot or the big toe. Put the left, or if you have the belt, hold both belts with your right hand, and then put your left hand onto your left thigh, onto the inner thigh, and let the groin drop down. So first you suck the right head of your femur bone into its socket, and then when you exhale, you take the leg out to the right without collapsing towards the right. With your left hand, push your left inner thigh down and look up towards the ceiling. And both sides of your trunk, they're even long. Your right armpit is moving away from your right hip. The left big toe is extending forward. And the skin of your trunk is moving from the right to the left. So that the right shoulder blade is moving into the body to open that side of your lung. And the left shoulder blade is moving away from your spine towards the left. Keep breathing. Hit your right thigh back and keep the left thigh down. And then take the leg back up, Supta Padangusthasana 1. Take it down, and it has become longer than the other leg. And then bend your left leg up, connect to the foot, or via the belt, or via your hands, wherever you reach. If you have the belt, hold both belts with your left hand, and then put your right hand onto your thigh. The head is heavy, your clavicles are spreading, your right big toe is extending forward. And then exhale, take the leg towards the left. To the left and a little bit towards your left shoulder. Without collapsing to the left. Imagine, don't put it there though. Imagine that you have a brick under your left outer thigh. See if you can open more the back of your leg and from the knee to, yes, from the knee to, yes, oh yes, that's good. From the knee towards the heel. Do not collapse. Don't put your outer thigh on the floor, then you have collapsed to the floor. Your outer hips have to suck in. And then exhale, take the leg back up and then place it down. So if you have a belt, if you have a towel, you repeat Supta Padangusthasana. 1. If you have a belt, make a little loop and take the loop into the foot. Because then I want you to hold the belt and then you take your arms over your head and keep the left leg back. If you don't have a loop, then you can just hold the foot like this. But if you have it, then you make a circle with the thumb and the index finger, and you have the belt in between that circle, and then you take your arms over your head. You straighten your arms over your head. Good. And Analaura, apri bene quel ginocchio, allunga bene il polpaccio, ecco. Ho detto Analaura, però anche Paola all'aperto. And then keep your arms there, and then see, can you extend the left leg along the floor? And push your left thigh down. Keep the left big toe extending forward. See if you can hold the belt a little bit higher, and then see if you can bring the arms down or towards the floor, so you can feel that you open the back of your thigh, the hamstrings are opening or widening, they're spreading, and the left big toe extended forward. Stay there, breathe into the back of your thigh and spread from the center. Yes, you can go lower down, Donatella. And Maria, you can hold the belt a little bit higher, and even if your arms do not go down, yes, you can feel, yes, so really feel the back of your thighs. And Mary Queenie, extend the bottom leg. Yes. And then see, can you get these arms down, Mary Queenie? Okay. And then come back up, change legs, put the belt into your left foot, and then first see how much belt you need to take your arms down, and then you take your right leg and extend it forward. And take your right thigh down, the inner thigh down, spread the sole of your right foot from the big toe towards the little toes. And then see, can you hold the belt a little bit higher and take your arms over. Even if they don't go to the floor anymore, it doesn't matter. But you should feel where your buttocks finish and the back of your thighs are starting, that you're opening and that you're spreading them. Good. Okay. And then take the leg back, release your belt, and then bend your legs a moment onto the floor. And all of you hold on to the sides of your mat. Hold on very tight. And then when you hold on to the sides of your mat, you can feel that your shoulders are lifting up, which is completely normal. But you then spread your clavicles again. Spread your clavicles so that the tip of your shoulders move down. Your shoulder blades are moving into the body, so you're opening the front of your chest. And then, so if some of you is on period, you just do Baddha Konasana for a moment. And all the others, raise your legs up, but don't do more than 90 degrees. Just do 90 degrees or even less. You can do even less. Look up towards the ceiling and spread well the soles of your feet. So the legs are the legs of Tadasana, the inner ankle bones they would like to touch. The little toe side is coming down towards your hips. And then keep your left leg there and take your right leg down. And extend the right heel away. Extend the right heel away so that the back of your right leg, the muscles, they stay long. And extend the left arch towards the seat. Armpits away from your hips and hold on tight to the sides of your mat. Then you inhale, lift bottom sternum to top sternum. Exhale, change simultaneously the legs. And extend now the left heel, extend it away. And then keep going. Inhale, lift bottom sternum to top sternum. Exhale, do the movement. And finish your exhalations. Inhale, exhale, move. Keep going in motion. Keep your legs straight, the sides of your trunk straight. Keep going, count to 10 now. 10 times each foot, each heel has to reach the floor. And keep on tight on the sides of your mat. When you finished your 10, then you do Baddha Konasana. But do finish in your own time. When you do finish, then you do Baddha Konasana. See how close you can move your feet towards your trunk. And Ellen, you can keep your feet a little bit further away. Don't do anything which aggravates the knee. You can just have your feet away, just keep your legs bent. So the legs in Baddha Konasana, then interlock your thumbs when you finish. And then take your arms over your head. And look towards the sea. So the outer feet, they have to press down. And then they have to press one towards the other. Then if you extend from your inner heels towards your big toes, you feel that your inner thighs are extending as well, from your groins towards your inner knees. The thighs as well, they're resisting towards the knees, but your hip bones are coming up towards your chest. Then take your arms up, change the interlock. And then again, inhale, exhale, take your arms over. And then take your arms back, close your legs, turn to one side, come up. Then we're going to do Ardha Chandrasana, but we're going to go through Trikonasana. So you need your belt, your brick. Unsliding. If you have two bricks, you can have one to the right, one to the left. And we will go through Trikonasana. So first you stand in Tadasana. And then again, squeeze well your legs, your outer shin bones, the outer knees, outer hips. Let them squeeze one towards the other. And then extend your arms down. Look straight ahead. Okay. Bring your thighs back there a little bit more. All of you, lift your 10 toes off the floor as much as you can. Lift your 10 toes off the floor and feel how your weight is moving back, how your thighs are moving back. Then keep them back and place your feet down again. And again, squeeze your legs. Then do not jump if you have any issues with your knees or with your lower back. So inhale, spread your arms, and again, spread the index finger. Spread the little finger. Feel that you're creating space between your inner clavicles and the inner shoulders. Then take your arms forward, bend your legs, jump or step your legs apart. And then the outer feet, press them down. Pubic to navel, lift up. Bottom sternum to top sternum, lift up. And then turn your left foot slightly in and the whole of your right leg, turn it out. Keep your chest turning towards me and your thigh turning away from me, from inside out. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come down for Trikonasana. Put your hand onto the brick, onto your foot, wherever you reach. Keep both of your clavicles spreading. And then if you can, look up towards your right thumb. And here's now the right shoulder blade, which has to move into the body. And then it moves down towards your right hand. And the left shoulder blade has to move away from your spine and up. Then place your left hand onto your hip and don't let your shoulder be here. Take your shoulder back, back, back. Look towards your right foot and bend the leg. Bend the leg. You can stay in Trikonasana, Ellen. You can stay in Trikonasana. Take your big forward, one foot forward in line with your little toe. And then jump in with the left foot and stay there first. Then you press your right toe down and lift your left leg up. Keep your right leg bent. Keep your right leg bent. Lift the inner thigh up. Then you press your foot down and see can you extend your right leg up. Uppsala. Put a nail in your right big toe and lift the left leg up. Turn the abdomen towards me. And then if you can, extend the top arm up. Well done there. See if you can straighten the bottom leg. If you cannot hold the balance, go back into Trikonasana. And then all of you bend your right leg. Find the floor with the left. To a step back. And all of you be in Trikonasana. And then again, lift bottom sternum to top sternum. Hit your right thigh back and the left thigh, hit it back as well. Inhale, exhale, come up. Turn the feet to the front, rest your arms a moment. If you have the wall on that side, move more to the other side. And then spread your arms. First we come into Trikonasana. Turn your right foot in and the whole of your left leg out. And then keep turning your left ribs towards me and your left thigh away from me. Inhale, lift, exhale, bend from your hip, come down and do Trikonasana first. Head back and look up. Okay. Take your right shoulder, Marie-Claire, a little bit more back. Shoulder blades well in. Feel your left shoulder blade moving into the body and then down towards your left hand. And the right shoulder blade is moving away from your spine and up. Good. Then take your right hand down, look towards your left foot, bend the leg, bend the leg. With the brick or without the brick, extend the hand forward and simultaneously jump in. Then first you want to raise your right leg, lift the inner thigh up, and then press the bottom foot and extend the left leg. Go, 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 Donatella. And then turn your chest towards me. And then see, can you straighten the top arm? And keep the right foot back. Higher, Debbie, a little bit higher. And allow un pochetto più alto la gamba posteriore. Then bend your left leg, find the floor, and then do one step back, Trikonasana. And come back into Trikonasana and look up. Press your feet down, exhale, come up. Turn the feet to the front, look at your big toes that they're in line, and then just bend down a moment because we have to repeat this one. The second time is always better. Just press down, take your trunk down towards the floor. Maybe the crown of your head is even touching the floor. And your shoulders are moving away from the floor. And then lift your head, place your hands down, join your feet first, and then come up. And Ellen, you can go to your cupboard there. You can, or if you have a wall as well, Marie-Claire, you can go to your cupboard, and then without bending your legs, you can just turn your foot, and then you can come up and hold. You can put your hand onto the cupboard as well. So for the people who need, but not for everyone. The others come to the center. So Mary can, and as well, if you like, Marie-Claire, you can go towards the wall there. So bring your feet together in Tadasana. Extend your arms down, your legs are extending down, your arms are extending down, and lift bottom sternum to top sternum. Good. Extend, Donatella, your fingertips down, and then spread your arms, take them forward, bend your legs, jump or step your legs apart. And then before we turn, lift pubic to navel, because when you turn, then you cannot lift that anymore. So lift up pubic to navel, turn your left foot in, the whole of your right leg out. Exhale, Trikonasana. Push your right buttock more forward, ego, push it more forward. Then if you can, keep the top arm up, look down, bend your right leg, place your hand onto the brick or extend it forward, jump in, then raise first the back leg from your groin towards your inner knee, and then extend the bottom leg. And then turn. Take your right shoulder blade well in, like, yeah, well done, Ellen, but lift the leg a little bit more, the back leg. Yeah, good. And Maria, push your shoulder blade well in, the right shoulder. And then bend your right leg. Find the floor with your left. Step back, Trikonasana. Exhale, come up. Turn the feet forward. If you need the space, move to one side. That look better. Then pull up first your pubic to navel. Then turn your right foot in, the left leg out. Inhale, exhale, Trikonasana. And push your left buttock forward. And then look down, bend the legs, step forward. And then remember, first extend the back leg from your inner leg, from your groin towards your inner heel, and then the bottom one. And then the left shoulder leg, push it forward. Yes, well done, Marie-Claire. Extend the inner right heel. Oh, well done, Maria. Ecco, vai, Donatella, lift the leg. Beautiful. And then bend your left leg, find the floor, step back, Trikonasana, and look up. And then exhale, come up, turn the feet to the front, and then jump or step your legs together. Okay. Then step in Tadasana. If you need a piece of wall for balance, go to the wall, because I want you now to bend your right leg and you just hold onto your knee. You can hold onto your thigh. For you, Ellen, this is better, and the others for hold onto the knee, but lift your shoulders, not your shoulders, lift your sternum up and take your shoulders back. And don't push your left hip out. Keep the left hip in. And make the legs straight, the bottom leg straight, Marie-Claire. And then release that leg. Come back into Tadasana first, and then bend your left leg. And lift bottom sternum to top sternum. The crown of your head is facing the ceiling. Good. Keep your inner left heel extended there. And then release. Then we are going to do Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. The one we've done lying down. You can use a bell if you need it. So I want you to, I just show you first. You bend your leg, hold onto your big toe, or you put a belt around. You can hold with both hands as well. And just turn around so you see me better. So you hold onto your right leg, take your head back, push your left thigh back, and then see, can you extend your right leg? And you can use the belt. So if you use the belt, you put the belt around your right foot. If you need the wall, go to the wall. Or you hold with both hands, or you with the belt. And then before you straighten the leg, you have to make the left leg straight. Feel the weight onto your heel. And then exhale, see, can you extend the leg? Ellen, you can put the foot on a chair. Take a chair to the front and put the foot on the chair. And the others as well if you need. But take your left groin back. Yes, well done, Maria, but straighten the right leg. Give yourself more back. Okay? Come on, girls. Ella, have your arms straight. And then bend the leg and come down. If you need the wall, go to the wall. You can go with the back to the wall. And then the other leg. First bend. If you hold with your hands, then hold the big toe and the little toe. But then the standing leg, you have to bring the weight onto the heel. And then you exhale and extend the foot, the leg. And lift your sternum. And the right thigh, push it back. Lift bottom sternum to top sternum. Higher. This is Ella. Higher the leg. Oh, well done, Stefan. See, the men are better. You turn the bottom foot, Igor. It has to point forward. Then come down. Aiuto. I didn't like that so much. So let me see. Do we all have a little bit of wall space? So just do it with the wall. But this time, look. Turn towards the wall. If you have the belt, you can use the belt. And then you put the foot against the wall, but make sure that the other foot is pointing straight back. Oops. You put the foot against the wall, keep it bent first, and then you straighten the leg. Oh, Delia is falling out. So use the wall. So where's Delia gone? Yes, a little bit higher, Stefan, if you can, a little bit higher. Okay, and then keep the bottom leg straight. So if it's too difficult, you can walk the bottom foot a little bit further away. And then lift pubic to navel to diaphragm. The bottom leg, keep it straight. Ella, come on, bring the leg up. And don't slide. Well done, Anna Laura. Everyone. Ella, it's only you. Take the leg up. And then come down. Change leg. Oh, it's hot now. Let's see if I can open here. Change leg. Put the left leg up the wall or against the chair. That's fine as well. Brava, Ellen. And then take your shoulder blades in, Igor. Take your shoulder blades in, bottom leg straight, Gitte. Take your bottom leg 5 more back. Anna Laura, le scapole, portale in avanti, non inclinarti indietro, ecco. Good, Ella. Now you only have to straighten it. Aiuto. Okay, and then exhale and come back to the center. With your bricks, come back to the center with your bricks. So put your bricks, maybe you reach the floor as well, but if you have the bricks, use the bricks. If you only have one brick, you can put your hands onto one brick as well, or a book, Ella, whatever you have. So first come into Tadasana with your legs together, bottom sternum to top sternum lift. Good, and then bring your thighs back to Marie-Claire. All of you feel more weight onto your heels. So do not only feel it, actually weigh your heels more down. So you really have to bring more weight onto your heels. Then inhale, raise your arms up. And then when you come down for Uttanasana, try not to stick your buttock back. Inhale, come forward. Don't push your buttocks back. Come forward, sento inclinare la natina indietro, Anna Laura. And put your hands under your shoulders, onto your bricks, onto the floor. But look along the floor. So, Maria, lift your head more. Let the dorsal spine move in. Yes. As well, Stefan, lift bottom sternum to top sternum. And Marie-Claire, bring your thighs back. Look at me. You're a little bit like this. You have to bring your thighs back. And then all of you look forward. Press your right big toe down. And then take your left leg only halfway parallel towards the floor. And the left heel, turn it out towards the, look forward, Mary. Look forward. Don't drop your head so that the dorsal spine can move in. Push your right thigh back. Anna Laura, allunga il tallone dietro, allunga il tallone, piede martello, il tallone a sinistra, yes. And then all of you, bring your right arm forward in line with your ear. Ecco. Turn your palm towards you, Donatella. Turn your palm towards you. So the right thigh is pushing back and your right arm is extending forward. Then bring your arm down, bring your leg down. Come up, standing first before we do the other side. Oops. Extend your arms down, crown of your head up. Thighs, push them back. Feel more weight onto your heels. Lift pubic to navel, get it, lift up there. Then inhale, raise your arms. Don't push your buttock back. Non spingete le natiche indietro quando andate in avanti. Inhale, come forward. Better. Look forward, don't look down. Thighs back, yes, steady. Look forward. Good. Push the front of your thighs steady down. Then the right big toe down and then raise your left leg halfway. Did we do? No, we have to do the other side. Come down again. Oh no. We have to do the other leg. So left leg down and lift your right leg up and extend the heel. And the heel has to move towards the right. Lift your chin more, Maria. Lift your chin more. And then extend your left arm along the ear, parallel towards your ear. And the navel bend, draw it up. Good. Extend the arm, Igor. Extend the left arm. So your left hip has to move away and your left arm has to move forward. And then release the arm, release your leg, come back up. And now we are going to do without, well, if you need the bricks, keep the bricks. We are just going to do one more time. And I'm going to show you first. Have a look. If you need the bricks, if you don't need the bricks, you can take them away. We're going to do Urdhva Hastasana. Then you come down for Uttanasana, but the hands are under. Guardami prima, Anna Laura, guardami prima. The hands are under the shoulders. Then you raise your right leg up as much as you can, and then see, can you walk closer towards your leg and take the leg up. Then you come down, come back up, and then we do the other side. If you need, you can take your bricks as well and walk with the bricks back. So first, Tadasana. Extend your arms down, extend your legs down, lift bottom sternum to top sternum. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, but Ardha Uttanasana. Have your fingertips under your shoulders. Look forward. Press your left big toe down. Extend the right leg back, first halfway. Then take your hands back in line with your left foot. See if you can take your trunk down and the leg up high. And the right heel goes towards the right. Keep breathing. Yes, well done. And then take your thigh back. Then come back down. Come back up in Urdhva Hastasana and Tadasana. And then we do the other leg. First lift well, pubic to navel to diaphragm. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come down. Uttanasana, but look forward, look forward. Press your right big toe down now. Raise your left leg halfway. Then if you can, walk your hands back and then release your trunk down. But the more the trunk moves down, the more you have to lift your leg. And then come back down. Oops. Look along the floor. Come up into Urdhva Hastasana and then Tadasana. Okay. Then do Supta Baddha Konasana, all of you. And so join your big toes. No, your feet. Join your feet, big toes as well. If you can go and hold on to your shin bones. If you cannot hold on to your shin bones, you can hold on to the sides of your mat. And then close your eyes for a moment. Spread well your clavicles. Let the tip of your shoulders, let it drop down. And your shoulder blades. Don't bring your legs in too much towards you. You can just keep them bent as well. And then feel that your feet, your spine, and your head, that they're all on one and the same line. And from that center line, you want to spread everything out towards the sides. Allow the knees to fall towards the sides. And then keep your breath into the space of your groins. In your pelvic floor. And observe if you have any imbalance there. And then thank God if you notice. Most people do not notice their internal imbalances. And then they take that disease and project it out onto the world and imagine that everyone is sick. See if you can balance your internal ecosystem. If we can do that, then we can accommodate anything and anyone. Keep extending from your groins towards your knees. Let your thighs drop down. Then close your knees. If you have your brick nearby, we're going to do Setu-Bandha. If you have your brick nearby, lift your hips and put the brick under your sacrum. If you don't have a brick, and if you don't have so many bricks, you can just lift your hips, stay a little bit, and then come down again. And then make sure, all of you, that your heels are pointing straight back, that you're not closing your sacrum, and your toes are pointing straight forward. Then extend your hands towards your feet, keep your palms up, and turn well onto the tip of your shoulders. And then close your eyes for a moment. If you don't have any issues with your knees, then you could put your heels onto your toes, onto your fingertips, or you can put your fingertips to the inside of your heels. But only if you don't have any issues with your knees. And then close your eyes. Inhale, see if you can touch your clavicles with your inhalations. And then spread the breath there, just below your clavicles. Feel your shoulder blades moving in. And when you exhale, extend your calves more towards your heels so that your shoulders are projecting more towards the floor. And the head is extending away from your shoulders. So the base of your throat is soft. From your outer hips, extend towards your outer knees. And from your inner knees towards your inner groins. And then open your eyes. Now all of you hold on to the sides of your mat and see, can you bring your feet a bit closer to each other? But press your upper arms down. The more your upper arms are pressing down, the more your shoulder blades are moving into the body. Press your inner left foot down and then bend your right leg towards your right shoulder. Don't allow the knee to go towards the center, towards your right shoulder. Press your right arm down, and when you exhale, extend the right leg up. And keep the weight on your left big toe. And extend from the back of your knee towards your heel. Imagine me there pulling your foot higher up. And then bend the leg back towards you and then down. And then transfer the weight onto your inner right foot. Bend the left leg well towards you. And then press your left arm down so you're not collapsing that armpit. And then extend the leg up. Lift up, lift the leg up. And then bend the leg back towards you. Take it down. Then lift your hips up. Remove the grip, but stay there with your hips up. You can hold onto your hips, put weight onto your inner feet, and lift the root of your thighs up. Push your feet down so you have more weight coming onto your shoulders. And then move your feet away first. And then very gently release your spine, vertebra per vertebra, onto the floor. And then stay there with your legs bent. Take your arms over your head and close your eyes for a moment. And then make sure that your chin is not moving up towards the ceiling, that the back of your head, the occipital bone, is extending away from your shoulders. So you have the feeling that your chin is moving slightly down in a natural way. And then bring your feet together. Take your left leg over the right. And then just move your right foot towards the left buttock. And then just drop your legs towards the right. So that the inner left foot is on the floor and the outer right foot is on the floor. And you can close your eyes and the skin of your trunk is moving from the right to the left. Your arms are relaxed, the elbows are down. Then come back to the center. Keep the cross. Move your right foot back towards the right. And then drop your legs towards the left. So now it's only the inner right foot on the floor. And then come back to the center. Release the legs. We do the other side. Take your right leg over the left. But first move the left foot a little bit towards your right. And then drop your legs towards the left. And close your eyes. And then feel the difference. One side and the other. And then come up, move your left foot back towards the left, and then drop your legs towards the right. So it's only the inner left foot, the inner heel, and the inner big toe on the floor. Oh, dear, it's fallen out again. And then come back to the center. Release your legs, turn to one side, and then come up. And I want you again to sit into Upavista Konasana, just to extend the legs. If you need a blanket, have a blanket. Place your hands behind you and then lift bottom sternum to top sternum. Ecco. because we tend to do this and then we collapse not only the chest and as well the pelvis. So see if you can lift bottom sternum to top sternum. And again, ego, extend well your inner heels. Take your shoulders, give it a little bit back. And then all of you, take your hands to the inside. Press your heels down, your inner thighs. You work your inner legs. They have to extend from your groins towards your inner heels. Lift bottom sternum to top sternum. And then see how much can you walk forward without turning your feet. The toes have to point up towards the ceiling. Maria, you can go a little bit wider with your legs if this is okay for your hips. Just a little bit broader. Yes. And then go and go and go. Don't place your abdomen on the floor. Do your maximum and then you can release your head. You can take your forehead onto the floor or the hairline onto the floor. And with your hands, you're pressing down to extend the back of your waist down towards your buttocks. It's still a sitting pose. If you can't go all the way, then you just stop. You just stop where you reach. Yes. Groins are moving into the body. And then the back of your thighs are turning from inside out. The inner knees are moving down. The outer knees are moving down. Above the knee, press down. And below the knees, press down as well. And raise your head, walk back, turn towards your right, and then again lift bottom sternum to top sternum, lift your right armpit, and again here, see how far can you walk. Just see how far you can walk without lifting the opposite sitting bone. And then you extend as much as you can, turn your navel towards your right leg. And if you can, release your head. The left thigh, press it down. Lift your head, walk your hands back. Go towards your left. Do whatever you can, and we are all different. But turn your navel well towards the left, and then walk. And when you walk forward, the right side of your trunk has to come down. Your right ribs, they have to push in, so you're not shortening the left side of your trunk. Wherever you reach, but don't lift your right thigh off the floor. And breathe. Yes, well done, Debbie. Let the groins go down. Mary Queenie, let your right groin move down. Don't make a big hole there. And lift your head, walk back, close your legs, and then we do one more Paschimottanasana. So extend well the back of your thighs from the knees up towards your groins. Then you raise your arms up. You can use a brick, whatever you need. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, move forward. Place your hands onto the floor and extend them forward as much as you can. But keep spreading the soles of your feet. Well done, baby. And then let go of your legs, Donatella. Walk your hands forward. Ecco, mo, camminare in avanti, tanto tanto, Donna. Walk your hands as much as you can forward. And lift your head, but don't lift your arms. Walk them back. Shavasana. So take whatever you need. I don't think you need a blanket. It's warm everywhere, finally. Just lie down. Swap my camera to this one. Lie down, extend well the occipital bone, the skin of your buttocks extend. And extend your legs one by one, your arms, turn your palms up. And with every exhalation, make all the points in contact with the floor, make them heavy. Exhale through your bones, through your muscles, through the skin of your body, and let everything fall down. The sides of your head, allow them to drop down towards the floor. The sides of your chest as well, let them go straight towards the floor. And the sides of your waist. Completely let go. Floor is there to hold you up. Allow the skin of your body to become soft, to spread out from the center out towards the sides. From the center of your forehead, let the skin drop towards your temples. Remember, your tongue has to move back towards its own root. All the time you're lying down, let the tongue drop back so that you have an open channel. Allow the exhalation to go from the crown of your head towards the tip of your toes. and allow them to wash all the tensions away. Any tension, any hold, any grip, completely let